Hello and welcome to Rickster's Realm. I'm Ricky, and today's video is going to be all about how can you improve the connection with a person that you have on your mind. I will have the timing figured out in the description box. Please choose whichever group you're most drawn to. I'm going to get started with group number 1. So let's see what type of messages come through here for group number 1. Okay, let's see here. How can you improve the connection with the person that you have on your mind? Let's see here. Okay. Let's see what else we get through this little deck here. How can you improve the connection with the person that you have on your mind? I can't help but feel with that first card coming out that this is most likely someone that you have history with, is what I'm getting. Feels like a past type of energy, so let's see. How can you improve this connection? Okay, for some of you, the person that you have on your mind, I feel that, I don't know, like they're missing you, you're missing them. Like there's a feeling here of either a lot of time has gone by, or again, a feeling of history between the two of you, a past type of connection. There's a lot of love here within the connection is what I'm getting. For some of you, I don't know if you feel that the love or the connection has faded a bit. For some of you, what I'm getting here, it's a feeling of someone feeling like overlooked or like forgotten about, kind of is what I'm getting here. So this is a very simplistic message, but if that resonates to the connection that you're thinking about, then to reach out to this person, is what I'm getting. But there's something here to where, yeah, I just feel someone is missing someone, but feels, yeah, like they're forgotten about or overlooked or something. Let's see what else we get. Oh, another message coming through as well for how you can improve the connection here. It's about expressing that to this person, okay? This might not resonate with everyone, but to how I'm reading these cards here, for some of you, I'm wondering if the person that you're thinking about, if they're unaware of this, or they might not know it fully to the extent that you're feeling it, right? Yeah, for some of you, it's more about really expressing how you really do feel about this person, and especially if you are missing them. Maybe they're under the impression that their energy or their presence doesn't hold that much weight in your life, or that it wouldn't have that much of an effect on you, something like that. Let's see what else we get. Okay, another message coming through to linked back to this card here for how you can improve the connection is to try to I'm getting like a energy or message here of someone like reminiscing, right? Like there's a feeling here of almost bringing the past back into the present moment. Like there's a feeling here of, how do I explain this? Like to revisit maybe places that you've went to with this person, or past experiences that you've had, to try to recreate that. Or I don't know, just there's a feeling here of like tradition or something like that, like going back to something that was familiar or like a pleasant memory and reliving that again. Something like that is what I'm getting. How can you improve this connection? Okay, let's see here. The messages I'm getting with this card here, I can't help but feel that there's something really important that you've been keeping to yourself, that I feel on some level you would like to share and express this to the person that you have on your mind. But I think there's something about it though that has you feeling very nervous, or that maybe you're worried, you don't know what their reaction or response would be. And for some of you, I can even take it as far as someone just being straight up terrified of being worried that if they say what they're truly thinking and feeling, what really resonates with them on a deep level, or if there is some type of hidden secret information or thoughts and feelings about something that, again, someone's kind of kept hidden and tucked away. I feel they would feel a sense of freedom in expressing that and saying it, but there's also like this fear here that everything could go horribly wrong. I don't know. Let's see what else we get. So I don't know. It's tricky with that card coming out because, again, the overall reading, it's like, okay, how can you improve the connection with this person? I do feel that, again, you would feel a sense of freedom in being able to express whatever this is. But I do feel like there's such a risk linked into it, though. That, yeah, the end result is freedom, but I think you're already well aware of that, though. But there's still a risk of, yes, I'm going to feel free and everything plays out to my liking. Or, yes, I feel free in finally saying what that secret is or getting out that hidden information. But if it all blows up in your face, again, it's still freedom of releasing that information, but nobody wants to be, sitting within a situation to where it doesn't play out to their liking. So let's see what else we get. How can you improve the connection? Okay. What I'm getting with this card here, there's a feeling here of doing what you can to help this other person, to help improve the connection, but not to where you're doing it in a way that creates any type of imbalance. What I'm getting with this card, this is a feeling of, again, helping someone, supporting someone, but not doing that to where then you're with nothing, right? Like there's a feeling or a message coming through here of that there needs to be an equal give and take. And I don't mean this, okay, let me backpedal. I'm meaning this in a way that when you look at the overall connection, right, that both of you would be like, yep, there's an equal give and take here, right? I'm not saying where it has to be 100% that way all the time, 50-50, okay? Well, today I did this, so tomorrow you need to do something of equal measure. And we'll go back and forth and, until forever. That's not what I'm saying. It can be where, okay, maybe you're struggling a little bit. So this person's going to kind of pick up the slack and they're going to really kind of step up within that situation. But then at a point where, you're struggling a bit with something and then they're going to kind of step up, something like that. And you kind of can go back and forth within that energy. But again, when it's all said and done, there's a feeling of balance there, though, is what I'm getting. What else am I getting? Oh, this isn't a set in stone statement, but it is something that did come through with this card. Some of you may be asking about a friend, is what I'm getting. So I do get that with that card. Let's see what else we get. How can you improve this connection? Oh my gosh. Okay. Something's going on here where I can't help but feel that someone is like holding something inside. Someone has a secret, just hidden thoughts and feelings like about this other person or something else you've got going on in your world. But I feel like it just eats away at someone. This isn't something that I feel is just so easy to express. And there's a feeling of vulnerability here is what I'm getting. Okay, so I think that someone may be so consumed, right, with all these thoughts and feelings and emotions, but they just keep it all tucked away is what I'm getting. But I don't know, it's a feeling like something's really eating away at someone, though. Let's see what else comes through. And again, this is tricky because with this type of energy, yeah, don't get me wrong, in a perfect world, I'd be like, well, don't keep that to yourself. Don't let that eat away at you inside. But I do feel whatever this is linked and connected to, for some of you, it may be a more sensitive type of thing, right? To where again, if you're feeling vulnerable, you're not going to want to just go broadcast this to anybody. That I feel whatever this is linked and connected to, that you feel you want to have, like, you want to feel like you can trust this person, right? And that there's a certain level of comfort there to where you feel you can be vulnerable and fully express yourself, in the most authentic way, and not feel that you're going to leave that situation feeling worse, right? Or that, things are going to blow up in your face, something like that. Let's see what else we get. How can you improve this connection? Oh my gosh, okay. Okay, what I'm getting with this card here, it's a feeling of boundaries, right? Needing to have boundaries in place. I don't know, this is tricky. I'm going to clarify this one because I don't know, I just feel like someone, again, is trapped in this energy of wanting to say or do something, but I don't know, I feel like someone is worried because there could be very serious consequences linked and connected to whatever that is. I don't know, it's just weird because with like that boundary card coming out and like the messages linked into that, again, like when it comes to how to improve the connection, the only way I can really read that, again, is to have those boundaries up. Like if you feel that you can't trust this person, but yet I feel someone's already in that energy though. Like a feeling like they kind of have to like keep things to themselves and that they can't just fully open up and say how they're truly thinking and feeling. Let's see what else we get with that card. Okay, for some of you, I don't know, this is tricky. Okay, I don't know what's going on here. I'm just going to ramble. We'll see where this goes. I hope this is making more sense to you than it is to me. I'm a little bit all over the place with it, but there's something here. Okay, with this card here, this is talking about needing to be very thorough, right? Like that you want to go over everything, not skip over any steps, that you want all of the information. You want to know exactly what you're getting yourself into. And that, I don't know, like to get to the root issue of something, or again, to have all of the information, all of the facts, something like that. And that you're not skipping over anything, that you're not just picking and choosing like parts of a person or a situation, that like there's a feeling here of, I don't know, like knowing all the ins and outs of something, like knowing something fully is what I'm getting. But again, that it's tricky because the message I'm getting, it's for you to like, don't leave any parts out, like just fully express yourself exactly to how you're thinking and feeling. But then I instantly like feel resistance though linked into that message, to where I don't suggest doing that though if you don't feel that you can trust this person. Because whatever this isn't a lighthearted message. This isn't something that just, it doesn't really matter and whatever. Like, I feel this is something really serious and something that I feel has the potential to very much affect this connection on a deep level, is what I'm getting. And I don't know, like it's tricky because the energy feels neutral to how it's coming through to me. I'm not seeing it in, a positive or a negative way. It's just the feeling that whatever that information is, though, I feel like it has a lot of weight to it. Let's see what else comes through here. Okay, how can you improve this connection? Okay, the message I'm getting with this card is that less is more. There's something here about not needing anything more than what you have. You don't need to give any more than what you've already given. You don't need to, there's no extra fuss that's needed. There's something here about going about things in the most simplistic way possible, is what I'm getting. And I don't know, something about that, when you strip everything away from this connection, what's left? Is there something of substance? Is it all just looks nice on the surface? Like, there's something here about needing to realize what it is that you have with this person, with this connection. I don't know. That's the strong message coming through. Like when I said about stripping everything away, what's left? Is there something of substance? Is there something meaningful? Or again, is it just something that looks good on paper? Is it something that just visually to look at it, ooh, that looks really nice. But again, you strip it all away and there's nothing there, right? Or do you strip it all away and everything's still left? You know, something like that is what I'm getting. What else am I getting here? Guidance. Okay. Another message I am getting with this card here is for you to be aware of anything that you have kind of skipped over, or that maybe you thought upon first glance that you didn't think that there's any value to that, or that isn't an important piece or part to whatever it is you've got going on. Because this card can talk about that. It can talk about someone skipping over something that maybe they are even aware of it on a certain level at some point in time, but they think that's not important. I don't need to worry about that. That's not going to affect me down the line. That's not going to add anything beneficial down the line. I don't need to basically spend any time or energy linked into whatever that aspect is. But what I'm getting with this card, though, there's a risk of someone overlooking something that down the line they realize that they would have been wise to pay attention to it from the beginning. So something like that is what I'm getting with that card. Okay, let's see what else comes through. How can you improve this connection? Trust your intuition, okay? I feel that the universe has been giving you signs and symbols, guiding you in a particular direction, helping you with whatever challenges and obstacles that you have when it comes to this connection. For some of you, I'm not sure if you're ignoring the signs and symbols that the universe has been trying to send you, but I don't know. I just feel like that has been happening, and I feel for some of you, it's happening on like a somewhat consistent type of basis. Again, in such a way that even if you want to sit there and be like, I don't know, I don't really think that's a sign or a symbol, that you know you're lying to yourself, right? Like there's something here that maybe some of you are not wanting to face and deal with, but that you know on a deeper level that keeps kind of showing up, or it keeps being presented to you in some type of way. Like there's an intuitive feeling or hunch that you have when it comes to this person, or to what, like an action that you need to take, or something like that is what I'm getting. Okay, let's see. Yeah, okay, so actually to take it back to these two cards here, strong message again then about like those intuitive hunches, okay? So if you feel that, again, you feel guided, right, to fully kind of express yourself and to be vulnerable with this person, then to trust that. I feel nervous for you. I don't know. I feel someone's dealing with something that I think has them feeling really nervous. Let's see what else we get. Okay. How can you improve this connection? Okay. Let's see here. So how you can improve this connection is that you need to be, okay, I feel, okay, how you can improve this connection is to deal with your situation for exactly what it is right now, exactly what's going on right now. For some of you, I don't know if you're contemplating doing something, implementing something that I feel, I don't know, has the potential to be quite life-changing. Okay, even right as I said that, oh my God, okay. Right as I said that, which is probably back to this energy here, right? Wanting to share kind of this deep like truth that you have about something. Like there's something, I just feel like someone has a crucial piece of information that's hidden that they've just been keeping to themselves. So for some of you, yes, that is the message coming through here. It's for you to, again, don't get me wrong, to trust your intuition on it, but to pause for a moment, to, I don't know, to pause and assess your situation for exactly what it is, and to look at all aspects of whatever it is that you've got going on, and I don't know, like, and to realize or to recognize, okay, if you say or do this, this is the most likely outcome, and to kind of try to look at all angles of something. Or I don't know, I can't help but feel like someone is contemplating doing something. And this is tricky because, again, I'm not saying that it's right or wrong, good or bad. It just feels significant. Like it feels like whatever that thing is, once you say it, once you do it, it's, for some of you, you can't undo it. You can't unsay it, or that it's something that's extremely difficult to come back from, right? Like once you implement that, that's it. Like that's what I'm getting. There's something, I do feel though that whatever this thing is, right, is someone wanting like to implement something or take action and say or do something, that it is stemming from something that's meaningful to them, or it's stemming from something that they have a very strong thought, feeling, or belief about. But for some of you, it's tricky because what I get with just this card alone, again, this feeling of trying to implement something or very much contemplating doing something that I feel has the potential to completely turn someone's world upside down. It's, for some of you, you're contemplating doing whatever that thing is because you currently don't like your circumstances. Like something's going on right now in your current reality that may have you feeling a certain kind of way, that you're like, I don't like this. Like I'm willing to do anything, even something drastic, just to get out of this feeling that I have right now. But that's risky, right? Because then for some of you, it can be to where not only does that action not fix whatever your current problems are, there's a potential that it actually makes it worse. So again, that's where there's strong messages coming in about trusting your intuition and really to look at your situation and, again, strip it down to what's left of it. Do you know what I mean? When it's all said and done, what are you left with? Because I don't know. And for some of you, I don't know, you have a lot of history with this person, or, okay, even if you met this person a minute and a half ago, it probably feels like you've known them your whole life. Like there's something here to where I feel this connection, it has a hold on someone. Like this isn't something that's just an easy thing to deal with if there are any type of challenges or obstacles. This isn't where, okay, well, I see things were difficult there for a couple seconds, see you later. Like it's not that type of energy. Like this feels like a very serious, significant type of connection or bond that you have to someone. Yeah, those are the messages coming through for group number 1. I hope it made sense. I hope it resonated with you. Yeah, I don't even know. The messages are a little bit all over the place with that, but that's what came through. I hope you enjoyed that section. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm going to go on to group number 2. Okay, group number 2, welcome to the reading. Just going to shuffle these up a little bit, and we'll see what type of messages come through for you. Let's see here. How can you improve the connection with the person that you have on your mind? Okay, messages I'm getting with that card is all about your priorities. Okay, so this is talking a lot about, yeah, basically what's important to you, right? What's kind of the order, you know, in which you place things. Yeah, so I don't know. I just think it's, yeah, very much talking about needing to put your person or the connection first, or at least have it on the priority list, something like that. Let's see what else we get. Okay, how can you improve this connection? Okay, by doing random acts of kindness for each other. Okay, there's something here about just being very thoughtful. Like, I don't, how to explain this? To just do what you can to try to make that person's world a little bit easier, a little bit more enjoyable, something like that. But again, still to where I feel like that energy would be, you know, coming back around to you as well, right? That there's like an equal give and take, something like that is what I'm getting. Another message coming through too for how you can improve this connection is some type of message coming through here about connecting on a spiritual level, or connecting, I'm trying to think how I can word what I'm getting. Yeah, to connect in whatever way is either unique and special to you and the bond that you have, or that if you and your person are spiritual or religious and can connect on that type of level, that's another message coming through as well. Let's see here. It's something about connecting with your person with something that's of substance and something that's meaningful is what I'm getting. How can you improve this connection? Okay, for some of you, to how I'm reading this, for what could help improve the connection, it's something that I feel some of you may feel is a bit risky, or it's a bit of a gamble, or maybe something that might take you outside of your comfort zone. Something like that is what I'm getting. I'm going to pull some more cards, but I couldn't help but feel immediately upon pulling this one that I have a feeling you already know what that thing is though. Okay, like I think on some level, you know what you could do to improve things with this person. But again, it's something that you know that if it did play out to your liking, everything would be wonderful. But if not, it could be something to where then you feel like, oh, I shouldn't have did that. So I don't know what that is for you, but it does. It feels like it's a bit of a gamble. I don't know. Let's see what else we get. It is. It's about like taking a risk. I don't know. Let's see. Okay. How can you improve this connection? Okay. All right. Let's see here. How you can improve this connection. This is talking about needing to deal with the real problem. Okay. This card, this is telling me that I think for the majority of you, there could be like one major problem or issue within the connection, but instead of actually dealing with the real problem and addressing that and dealing with it, it's a feeling of someone just kind of diverting their attention to all these other things that, yes, on the surface, maybe it's a little bit of a problem or a challenge, something that needs to be dealt with on some type of level. But I feel someone's going about things in that way as a distraction, right? And then And then maybe you have these fleeting moments of feeling successful, right, within the connection. Oh, we dealt with that tiny little problem. We're heroes. But meanwhile, there's like, what's that saying? The elephant in the room, right? Like there's a feeling here that it's like, okay, yeah, you dealt with those couple insignificant minor problems that don't really even matter. But how about this severe issue that I think for some of you maybe has been a problem for quite some time, and it just keeps getting swept under the rug, right? So I don't know. But then to take it back to this card here, I wouldn't be surprised if that's linked and connected, right? If it's, again, deep down inside, you're like, yep, I know this actually needs to be dealt with and addressed, but you know that that's easier said than done, right? For some of you, this could be where, again, on some level, you know that there's, a bigger issue that needs to be dealt with and addressed. But for some of you, maybe you're worried that to fully address that problem, that it's going to get way worse before it gets better. Okay, something like that is coming through as well. Yeah, let's see what else comes through here. How can you improve this connection? Okay, what I'm getting with this card here, this is about needing to be grateful and appreciative of what you have when you have it. This is talking about not wasting opportunities, not throwing away second chances, if they are given to you. There's something here about being very aware that you're not being careless when it comes to this connection. That's what I'm getting with this card. It's a feeling of something that is rare and unique and special, but that, I don't know, I feel that maybe someone has been careless within the connection. And it's weird. To how I read this, it's, again, I don't know if someone is not aware, if it's that whole thing of you don't know what you have until it's gone. But yet, the weird thing is, though, is I feel, and maybe that is the message, right? That someone doesn't know what they have until it's gone. Because I actually feel, okay, no, let me backpedal. I don't even think that's how I want to word it. Because I feel that whatever's going on here, someone already is aware of whatever they've got, that it's rare and it's unique. Like, someone already knows that right from the beginning, that this isn't something that you just come across every day. But yet there's something about it to where, I don't know, like someone was careless, or there's a risk of that happening, of someone being careless. And then it is a feeling that, again, if you were to lose this person or lose the opportunity or something like that, I already know you're going to sit back and be sad about it, because this isn't something you can come across every day. But yet for some of you, you already have this. Like, you already have this person or this type of connection. I don't know. There's just something here about needing to be careful of not losing something that is very difficult to get in the first place, or that you would be sad if you lost it. I don't know. Let's see what else we get. How can you improve this connection? Okay. To take it back to these two cards here, then that's making sense too. So for some of you, yeah, I don't know if you are, if there is something going on here to where, what am I trying to say here? That I feel these cards are linked and connected. That there is some level of risk, or like there's a gamble here. So I don't know. I don't even know really what that's all about, but it's just a strong message coming through here of risking this type of energy. I don't know. I'm going to pull some more cards. Let's see what else we get. I don't know. There's something about this card that to me, it doesn't matter if this is representing a person, a situation, a thing, whatever it is. Once you don't have it anymore, like it's instant regret. That's what I'm getting. It's instant regret. Like you it's a feeling of someone begging for a second chance, or I don't know. Let's see what else we get. Okay, the cards are going everywhere. Let's try again. How can you improve this connection? Okay, something's going on here where, I don't know how to word this because the way I want to word it sounds really sketchy, and I don't mean for it to come across that way. But for some of you with this energy here, right, where I feel like something's kind of risky or something like that, I feel like you're able to handle that energy though. Like I feel like, look, I don't know if you're clever and witty and strategic and it doesn't really matter what life throws at you, you're just able to kind of handle it. That's kind of what I'm getting here. But yet, I don't know, there's something with this card though that the risk is high. Like the risk is really high. How can you improve this connection? I don't know. I feel that, okay, to how I'm reading it with this card here, I feel like if we were dealing with anybody else, that, how do I word it? How do I word it? That I don't want to say they wouldn't be as lucky as you, but like there's just something to where I feel that yes, it's like we can throw you into a situation and then another person into the exact same situation. And I feel that there's something about how you're wired or how you're able to manipulate energies in some type of way that there's a higher chance of you getting your desired outcome than just a random person. I don't know. Let's see what else we get. But again, it's all about, though, you being very clever and intelligent and strategic in how you move, though. And again, I feel hesitant even wording it that way because it has like a manipulative type of energy coming through in the reading. But I'm not meaning it in a way to be sketchy and manipulative. It's just more in a way of that I think there's maybe something about you and how you're wired that you may be able to use kind of who you are and how you go about things to benefit you and this connection in a way to move things in the direction that you want to go. I don't know. I hope I'm making sense. It just, that message, it sounds sketchy and I don't mean for it to come across that way, but I don't know how else to read it. Let's see what else we get. Okay, it kind of makes sense now with this card coming out. Okay, so for some of you, that clever, strategic type of energy coming through, right, on how you can improve the connection. Again, it even sounds bad even still. But for some of you, I don't know if maybe you need to go about things that way within this connection because the person that you're linked and connected to is not on your level. Like, there's a feeling here of someone... I feel someone within the connection is emotionally immature, or I don't know, like there could even be a petty type of energy thrown into the mix here. Like there's just something, I don't know, there's an immature type of energy or approach or something like that. But again, take the messages to how they resonate, but that can be your message too, right? And you'll know that. You have to be honest with yourself, but you'll know if that's your message. If you're going about things in a very immature way, then that's your message. And that, yeah, to go about things in a different way, I think would be, your best bet. Okay, let's see here. How can you improve this situation? Okay, let's see here. How can you improve the connection with the person that you have on your mind? Okay, something's going on here where I feel that there is some type of opportunity that has either just presented itself to you or that I feel is going to come about quite quickly. I think for the majority of you, this is already kind of present within your reality. And what I'm getting with these cards, it's a feeling of, okay, the guidance coming through here would be that it would be in your best interest and that of this connection for you to take that opportunity as it presents itself to you. Okay? What I'm getting just with this card alone here, this talks about an opportunity that is presented to someone that, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that if you don't jump on that opportunity immediately, it's not to say that you can never have what's linked and connected to that opportunity, but it is a feeling that if you kind of jump on that opportunity in the beginning when it presents itself to you, it's a feeling of things playing out in a more smooth, effortless type of way, where for you to have the exact same outcome later on down the line, if you are not to take the opportunity as it presents itself to you, it's a feeling that, again, you can still have the end result, but it feels like it's a lot more challenging to get to that end result. So it's not impossible, but it just seems to be like it takes more work, and it is a feeling that I do feel you would look back on it and be like, this would have been so much easier if I just, went about things in the beginning stage of it, or when that opportunity presented itself, something like that. Let's see what else we get. How can you improve this connection? Okay. What I'm getting with this card here, and again, I know this is easier said than done, but to how I'm reading this is like a message coming through about needing to be very honest with the person that you're thinking about, okay? To be very honest about what you feel your shortcomings are, or what your strengths and weaknesses are. There's something coming through here where I feel that someone may be asking something of someone within a connection that the other person just is not able to do. It's not that they don't want to, it's not that they're trying to hurt the other person or create any type of difficulties or challenges. It is straight up a feeling of someone asking something of someone, or expecting something of someone, or just within the connection in general, that the other person, I don't know, whatever is needed in that moment to give that person what they want, the other person, like, they're not able to, whether they don't know how, they don't have the skill, talent, ability, money, time, energy, whatever it is. Like, there's just something here to where, again, when it's all said and done, I feel like the person that's in that energy would be like, look, I would do that in a heartbeat, but I can't. So I don't know, something like that is what I'm getting with that card there. And I don't know, like, for some, there may even be kind of like a hesitant energy linked in here for the person wanting to express that, because it makes them feel vulnerable. Like, I feel like someone feels like they're lacking something, like when it comes to this card. This could even be where maybe something has happened within this connection to where, I'm not saying that your person straight up lies to you, but it could be where, how do I explain it? I don't know if I want, like, I don't know if they would just tell you like a little white lie, like there's something, but again, it's because this person maybe doesn't feel comfortable to be so open and vulnerable to say, hey, like, I'm not able to do this or to do that, or whatever the situation is, because they feel less than, and like they're not feeling confident, and it's almost like they don't want to be found out. You know, something like that is what I'm getting. So that might resonate for some of you. If something like that is going on within the connection, to where maybe you're very confused by your person's actions and just how they're going about things. If you're like, what the hell's going on? Or why are things playing out the way that they are? It could be that, again, when it's all said and done, this person, they want to be on the same page as you, or they want to give you what you need within the connection, but that they're not able to. Let's see what else comes through. Okay. How can you improve this connection? Okay. Let me see here. I'm going to pull some more cards. There's something. Okay. The first message I got when I flipped this card over is that you need to stop the bleeding. So take that if it resonates for your situation. There's something coming through here in the reading about needing to not make the situation worse, or to stop where you are right now and kind of assess the situation, deal with any challenges or obstacles that you have right now. There's a feeling here of needing to deal with whatever mess you've got going on right now, is what I'm getting. Like there's a need to deal with that before moving on, or something like that. Let's see what else we get. Another thing I did want to ramble on about, it was another message that kind of kicked out with this little deck here. I would not be surprised if everything you've got going on here is linked and connected to a soulmate. Okay, there's a soulmate type of connection or vibe coming through in the reading. And just feeling deeply connected to another person on an emotional level is what I'm getting. How can you improve the connection? Okay. What I'm getting with this card here, this is a feeling of, how do I explain it? How can you improve the connection? Something about needing to deal with your insecurities or something like that. What I get with this card, this is a feeling of someone may kind of get at the other person. Like, this is a feeling of criticizing another person, or kind of getting a little negative jab in at another person, but it's really stemming from that person's insecurities, though. Like, someone's feeling insecure, they don't like how they feel about themselves or within the connection, or based on a certain experience or aspect of the connection. So then they're kind of putting that on the other person. Like, they're trying to highlight what they feel the other person's lacking, to then make themselves feel better. Something like that is going on here, or that, if that's maybe what's not straight up happening within the connection, like if your person isn't straight up insulting you to your face and criticizing you and whatnot, it can just be that this underlying type of energy is present within the connection, though. Right? As someone feeling very insecure themselves, and that is kind of bleeding into the connection and having a negative effect on it. Yeah, another message I do get with this card is it's almost a feeling of someone blaming another person for the circumstances that they find themselves in. Something like, it's a feeling of someone not wanting to take ownership for what they've done to contribute to the connection being what it is, or, you know, the type of energy between the two of you, something like that. This, I don't know, it can just talk about someone completely shifting the energy onto the other person. It's like, everything that's wrong in my life, it's because of everything that you're lacking, and then how that negatively affects me. Something like that is what I'm getting. I'm hoping that's not the case, because it's a very sad message. But again, if not, it still could be just the underlying type of energy coming through. Let's see what else. I'm going to pull one more card to kind of wrap up this section of the reading. Let's see what else we get. Sadie, come here, honey. She's kicking up the pillows and the blankets again. Sadie, over here, sweet pea. Okay, let's see here. Okay, how can you improve this connection? Okay, something is going on here where either a line that has been crossed within this connection needs to be dealt with and addressed, or that someone is thinking about doing something to where, again, you would feel like a line has been crossed. Something like that is what I'm getting. This has serious energy linked into it. And I'm not saying that it's right or wrong, good or bad, but it is a feeling that I don't know, like once that line is crossed, it's a feeling that it changes the connection, right? Like there's a feeling here of that things can't go back to how they were before. Something like that is what I'm getting. Another message coming through here too, it's to address the painful aspects of this connection, to not gloss over it, to not pretend it isn't there, but that, I don't know, there's some type of message here about how do I word it? About like, how do I word it? About being able to start over. Like if a line has been crossed, okay, where can you go from that present point then, right? And there's something here again about needing to acknowledge what you've done that's hurt your person, what they've done that's hurt you, lines that have been crossed, misunderstandings. Like there's something here, and then again about needing to get to the root issue. Yeah, for some of you, I don't know, I can't help but feel that for some of you, I don't know if you've been dealing with anything but what the true problem is. I don't know. But again, I think a lot of this is easier said than done though. For some of you, I'm not sure if you're linked and connected to someone that has a very different perspective than you. And so that creates its own type of challenge, right? Because you're already kind of going into this where you're not really 100% on the same page. So something like that may resonate for you. But I do feel though that there is something of substance or certain things that you are connected to with this person that is of substance, or something that you really could build off of that would be meaningful, is what I'm getting. What else is coming through? How can you improve this connection? Yeah, it's very much a message coming through about appreciating this person for the positive things that they do add to this connection, the value they do add to your life, something like that. It's something about what you are prioritizing, like whatever's most important to you, that you need to make time for that. Something like that is what I'm getting. And then I don't know, with this card here, this definitely has a strong message to it about, again, needing to be grateful for what you have when you have it, to notice it, to appreciate it. And there's something about an opportunity that I'm getting coming through in the reading here. And it is something that I do feel you're best to act on when it presents itself to you. Something like that is what I'm getting. But I don't know. I do feel like, again, a lot of this is easier said than done though. I feel like a lot of you are dealing with a very significant connection And I don't know, I don't know if this is a very off and on, up and down type of connection or something like that. And I don't know, it feels like there's a huge risk linked into whatever you've got going on here within this connection is what I'm getting. But yeah, those are the messages coming through. I hope the reading resonated with you. Thank you so much for watching. And I'm going to go on to group number 3. Okay, group number 3, welcome to the reading. Let's see what type of messages come through for you. How can you improve the connection with the person that you have on your mind? Let's see here. So we've got that one there. Sadie, are you wanting up here? Hold on. Okay, I'm back with this little cutie pie. So let's see what else we get for messages here. How can you improve this connection? You don't know what to do, huh? You just sitting there pretty as anything? I love you. Ah, she's so perfect. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, I'm actually going to pull one more from this deck as well. How can you improve this connection? I'm sorry to cover your face, Sadie, but we got to show off the cards. I don't want to cover her face. She's too cute. We can make it all fit, Sadie. We can make it all fit, Munchkin. Okay, let's see here. Okay. How can you improve the connection with the person that you have on your mind? By bringing more love into the situation, okay? There's a message coming through here about noticing or being very focused on what's going right within the connection, okay? Focusing on the loving aspects of this person, the connection, and don't get me wrong, there's a message coming through here about, okay, I do feel that whoever it is that you're thinking about, that this is a soulmate type of connection that's coming through very strongly. But I feel that with that type of connection, there's a lot of ups and downs, okay? You may feel that this is quite the roller coaster ride that you're on. And I don't know, for some of you, it may feel that the highs are really high, you feel amazing, but the lows, you feel like you're just crashing and burning. There's something here about, again, about needing to be aware of the pros and the cons, and not just to be living in your own little world where everything's sunshine and rainbows and you're completely ignoring red flags or something like that. But there's something here about, this is tricky. Okay, I'm going to pull more cards to see where this goes because, again, strong message coming through about, again, just putting more love into the connection, that sort of thing. But I can't help but feel that there's something going on here that maybe you feel is a deal breaker, or that there's certain aspects of this connection that really don't sit well with you. That you really do not want to have to put up with or deal with. Let's see what else we got. But I don't know. I can't help but read that in a way though of telling you to look at the situation as that there's pros and cons to anything, right? Like there's no connection or anything that's just 100% perfect and wonderful all of the time, no matter what, under every circumstance. Like that's not the case, right? And so there's something here about not looking for perfection or expecting that from yourself, from the other person, from the connection. I don't know. Let's see what else we get. How can you improve the connection? There's something here about approaching your person and this connection with a very pleasant type of energy, and something to where, how do I explain it? Okay, for some of you, I don't know if things had taken a bit of a turn within this connection to where, I don't know if you or your person became more fixated on the negative aspects, or, to everything that's not playing out to how you want it to, something like that. Because what I'm getting with this card, this is a feeling of a very pleasant surprise or a very pleasant type of energy. And it seems to just kind of come out of the blue is what I'm getting. So even with that, I'm feeling more of a spontaneous type of energy come through in the reading as well, right? For some of you, I don't know if things have become like quite mundane, or the word I'm getting, and I hope this is correct, is rote. R-O-T-E. Like things I don't know if that's even the right way of wording it. Things have become rote, or you have gone about things in that type of way. I don't even know. What does rote mean? Is that kind of like monotonous or like boring or something? I don't know. I hope I'm not completely out to lunch on that, but something has become rote. I don't know. I'm going to stop saying that and pull a card. Let's see what else we get. Okay, how can you improve this connection? Yeah, it's something about, yes, being more spontaneous and having fun. And that any changes that have happened within this connection, whether like that you're noticing that about your person or just the connection as a whole, like to celebrate the positive changes within a person or the connection. For some of you, I wonder if some of you are kind of trapped in this energy of, again, being so fixated on things not being how you want them to be. And that it doesn't matter if your person has done a million things right, the one thing that they did that's not to your liking, you're fixated on that. Or that some of you, it doesn't matter that they're perfect in every way, this one thing doesn't sit well with me, so that's where all the energy gets channeled, right? Something like that is what I'm getting. I feel that there have been noticeable changes, like within one of you or within the connection, but they're positive changes though, is what I'm getting. So I don't know if someone has to look at this situation from a different angle, a different perspective or something like that. Let's see what else we get. How can you improve this connection? Okay. This is all about like going about things in a way that you're building each other up, that you go out of your way to try to impress each other. And that especially at any point in time where your person does do something that impresses you, or and especially if it really kind of catches you off guard. I'm really feeling that message come through here strongly. If someone does something in a way that you're impressed, and impressed in a way of, how to explain this? Okay, you're so impressed because you actually don't feel that you would be able to do it. Then to highlight that back to that person, that's what I'm getting. Like, I don't know. For some of you, I don't know if some of you, if you're kind of wrapped up in some type of connection here to where, okay, this is very specific. I don't know if this is going to resonate with everyone. Some of you, I don't know if you're wrapped up in some type of connection to where, I don't know if you already place this person on a pedestal, if you already think so highly of them, so that at any point in time when they do something that would be viewed as being impressive, or they've kind of gone above and beyond with something. For some of you, I wonder if you don't really acknowledge that though. Yeah, that's kind of a sad message coming through, but that's kind of what I'm getting. Like, this is a feeling of not not supporting your person, not encouraging them, not I don't know. And don't get me wrong, and okay, this message is coming through in a way that I do feel on some level you would actually be impressed by what they're doing, what's happened and how they've handled it, or just whatever the situation is. There's a feeling here that yes, on some level, someone's sitting back being like, I'm really impressed with that person. Like, I wouldn't have been able to go about it that way. I wouldn't have been able to handle it the way that they did, or however you want to look at it. But yet I feel someone's silent though. It's almost a feeling, I don't know if some of you are under the impression that you don't need to like support and encourage your person because maybe you feel that like they don't need it, or like they're fine on their own, or other people support them. I don't have to like pump them up and boost them up. Like they do that on their own, or there's other people that do that. But there's something here though where I feel like that could be very beneficial to the connection though. There's some other message coming through. What is it? Okay, another really weird message, but it's what's coming through for some of you, because again, I am feeling a strong soulmate type of connection here. I do feel it's more like a soulmate connection, like lovers, like it would be like a romantic type of thing. But don't get me wrong, this could even still be a soulmate type of connection, like a friendship, but it's like a soulmate type of friendship. No matter how we look at it, for some of you, there could be something going on here to where, and again, it's kind of a weird message, but I'm feeling jealousy come through in the reading. Like, it's almost a feeling of someone, yeah, like, it feels like someone's jealous of their partner. Or again, this could be a friend, but it would still feel like you have a really strong connection and bond to this person. And I don't know, it is a sad message, but it's not leaving me. Like, that's what's coming through. Like, I feel like someone, I'm not sure if that's what's coming through in the reading here. For some of you, whoever it is that you're thinking about, or whatever this connection is, I'm not sure if it is to where what they're wanting from you, they have to get from other people. Like if they're hoping that you're going to compliment them, or they're hoping that you're going to be impressed with something that they've done. But for some of you, I wonder if that's not what happens within this connection though. Like if it's, I don't know. That's kind of a weird message, but that's what I'm getting. So yeah, there's just the overall message coming through then linked into that. It's about, that's what it is. Being on this person's side, like feeling, yeah, I don't know, that you're on each other's side, that, I don't know. Let's see what else we get. How to improve this connection. Okay. The message I'm getting with this card, what's that saying? Tit for tat? There's a feeling here of, okay, so if that's actually resonating with you, everything I just rambled on about, right? Where I feel like someone might intentionally be holding back affection or this love, because I don't know then if that person was that way with you, and so it's this back and forth thing. Okay, well, how do you like it when I do it to you, right? If it's something like that is coming through in the reading, there's a strong message coming through here about for how you can improve this connection. It's about both of you being very honest with yourselves and what it is that you bring to this connection, what you've done that has helped move things in a positive direction, what you've done that has hindered the connection or prevented things from moving forward in a positive, healthy way. There's a message coming through here about about being able to heal and fix and mend something within this connection. But there's a need for someone, and okay, I feel this for both sides. Like there's a need here for both people to see what they're doing that, again, is hindering the connection, and to notice what they're doing that helps bring you together. That's what I'm getting. Yes, it's about both of you being honest with yourselves. Okay, what do I do that helps bring us closer together? And what am I doing that tears us apart? Even though there is an opportunity to heal, fix, and mend something, it has to be where there's balance, right? It can't be to where one person is doing all of the work and dragging the other person along, right? So something like that. Let's see what else we get. How can you improve this connection? Something about needing to get on the same page with your person, okay? I can't help but feel for some of you, there may be a difference in perspective, right, to how you view things. But the message I'm getting with this card, though, it's, again, to improve the connection with your person, this is all about finding what you do connect on and building off of that. To not become so fixated on the differences, but to be putting your time and energy and love into what does connect you, like I said, and then being able to build off of that. And for some of you, really an overall message here, it's about having a more playful, lighthearted type of energy within the connection, and not, for some of you, I don't know if things have taken quite a serious turn within the connection, and again, a feeling of just needing to have more love and more play within the connection. And also to spend time together doing things that you enjoy together, right? Like to do something together to where you feel like you're losing track of time, something like that is what I'm getting. Okay, how can you improve this connection? Okay, something's going on here where I feel like there's a negative influence is what I'm getting. Okay, so something's going on here where you or this person, maybe both of you, are being negatively influenced in some type of way. Like there's something negative that I feel either one of you is absorbing, entertaining, something like that, but it's bleeding into the connection and affecting it in a negative way. And it's tricky too, because it very well could be that whatever one person's kind of immersing themselves in, that I do feel is a negative type of influence, maybe something that really does resonate with them on some level. And so then it can be where you just kind of, you're clashing on certain things, right? Especially, again, if something's really resonating on a deep level with one of you, but not so much with the other one. Let's see what else we get. Okay, so yes, there's a potential here to build off of what you already have with this person. Okay, I do feel that you have reached a certain level of success within this connection with this person. And even just to take it back to this card here, right? Like there is a strong soulmate type of energy or vibe here. And that there's something meaningful here. That's what I'm getting. Like there's something meaningful here, and something that I feel, again, you can build off of. That's what I'm getting. Another message coming through too with that is there's a strong creative energy coming through in the reading as well. So that might resonate for some of you. If that's something that you do connect with your person, if there's something maybe creative that you do together, that you could do together, that's coming through as well. I'm going to pull another. Okay, well that jumped out, but I'm going to pull another card. So again, this one and this one, very similar messages, okay? Soulmate-y type of vibe here, okay? I do feel that you are connected on a deep level emotionally with this person, but there's something, for some of you, there may be a need to, how do I word it? To get through some type of emotional upset. Like there's something coming through here in the reading to where the energy feels a bit riled up. Like I feel like someone may feel overwhelmed emotionally or be very upset about something, but that I feel if you are to dive a bit deeper within the connection or to whatever that maybe specific thing is, you would be able to get to a calmer place within this connection and this person. Because you are, like, you're very much connected to this person. Okay, that with this card here, there's something going on here though, where there's a negative influence on some level, is what I'm getting. There's something that is positive about this connection that I feel is being ruined. Are you doing okay over there, honey? Yeah, that's what I'm getting. For some of you, I'm wondering if you've been dealing, like whatever these issues are within the connection, I'm wondering if this is something that you feel you keep revisiting. It's like, okay, we're dealing with this again. Okay, this again. Like it's a feeling of just kind of spinning in circles, and that, again, you keep revisiting the same type of problem or situation. Something like that's what I'm getting. And there's a need to, how do I word this? There's a need for someone to separate themselves from whatever is, I don't know how to word what I'm getting. Like there's a feeling here of the energy being tainted is what I'm getting. Like there's a feeling here of someone needing to remove themselves from something that's tainting the connection or tainting their perception of something that, again, is linked and connected to this relationship or something like that. Yeah, I don't know. What else am I getting? How can you improve this connection? Okay, I'm going to pull one more card. I don't know. I just feel like there's something going on that I just feel is stealing the love and the harmony and the balance out of this connection. Okay, let me see here. How can you improve this connection? Okay, there's something here about needing to connect to this person in a unique and special type of way, which I feel that is something I feel for the majority of you is present within the connection, or was at some point, most likely in the beginning. There's a feeling here. Come here, honey. There's a feeling here of a unique, special bond or connection, or this would be where you have like an inside joke with someone, or that even for some, like this could be where you don't even need to speak to your person. Like you just understand each other on a deeper level. Like there's something, this card's telling me that you are able to connect to this person in a way that you don't just connect with just anybody, but it's special between the two of you. That's what I'm getting. So there's something here about needing, I don't know, like to remind yourself of that, or to get back to that type of energy, to where, I don't know, like you're putting your time and energy into, how do I word what I'm getting? Like into building off of whatever is unique and special about this connection, or to create things within this connection that you know are just for you and your person. That's what I get with this card. This would be where, again, like you have little inside jokes, or that maybe you have a unique, special way that you communicate with each other, that it's like other people wouldn't really know what you're saying, but the two of you get like the deeper underlying message or something like that. Like there's just something to where there's something special about this connection, is what I'm getting. So I don't know, for some of you, I don't know if things just went off track with this person, and so it's kind of this feeling of trying to get that spark back, or just get on the same page again, something like that. I do feel though that there is a lot that does connect you. Like even if there's other people or situations that are trying to tear you apart or create issues or something like that within the connection, I do feel that there's a lot that does connect you. And I feel like whatever that thing is that's connecting you to this person, it is something that's unique and rare and special, and something that you don't just come across every day. So yeah, I don't know. I do feel like any challenges that have happened or is going on within this connection are things that can be fixed, and you can heal whatever issues are present within the connection. But yeah, I don't know, there's a feeling here about needing to focus on what is right within the connection, and building off of that, because I do feel that, yeah, you've already reached a certain level of success with this person. So those are the messages coming through. I hope you enjoyed that section of the reading. Thank you so much for watching. That's it. I'm going to go away now.